They want us to list all the factors. So I'm going to list all the factors of 539. Now, listing all the factors, remember we did that earlier? That's where you've got to take the square root of the 539. So you know how far to go, where to stop, right? So the square root of 539 is 23.2 blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to stop at 23. So here we go. I'm going to take 1 times 539. And then I'm going to try 2. But you know 2 doesn't go in, right? Just by looking at it, you can tell it's an odd number. So 2 is not going to go in. How about 3? Does 3 go in? You try it on your calculator, 539 divided by 3, and I'm getting no. So next, do I bother to try 4? I don't need to try 4, right? Because we already know 2 doesn't go in. 4 is just made out of 2 2's, so we don't need to bother with that. Let's go to 5. You can probably tell 5 doesn't go in because it doesn't end in a 5 or 0. I don't need to try 6, right? I don't need to try 6 because 6 is made out of 2 times 3. And I already know 2 doesn't go in. See how it's all about primes. Primes are the building blocks of all the other numbers. So if you think about primes, it'll help you do these questions more easily. So I don't even need to try 6 because that's got a 2 and a 3 in it, and I already know 2 doesn't go in. So don't bother wasting your time. How about 7? I'll try that one because I don't know. Oh, yeah, that goes. 7 times 77 is 539. All right, let's keep going. We don't need to try 8. Don't need to try any other even numbers. How about 9? That doesn't go. How about 11? Now that goes. 11 times 49 is 539. Keep going. How about 13? Try my calculator here. Nope. How about 15? No, you can really know 15 doesn't go because it's made out of 3 and 5, right? So no way it could go. We already know 3 and 5 don't go. 17, I don't think that goes. Let me try. Nope. 19. Nope. 21, no way 21, because we already know 3 doesn't go in. Even though 7 does, 3 does not. 21's made out of 3 times 7. So the only way 21's going in is if 3 and 7 can both go in, and we already know 3 doesn't go in. So no way. You can try it in your calculator. You'll see. 23, I think it's the last one we need to try, right? Nope, doesn't go. That's it. We stop. We stop there. Okay, so what are all the ones? It was 1. Get rid of this here. It's 1, 7, 11. That's as far as we go. Remember, you go down and then you come back up like a U shape. 49, 77, 539. So 1, 7, 11. 49, 77, 539. Yeah, good. So you write down all those numbers. Those are all the factors of 539. Those are all the numbers that divide evenly into 539. We found all the factors. We're trying to build up to find the greatest common factor. That's what this question is all about. Find the GCF, the greatest common factor. We're getting there. Okay, next step, let me add a page here. I've got some room. I'm going to try to find all the factors of 110. Come down here where I have a little more room. So factors of 110. So you know the deal. You start with the square root to find out how far you need to go. And that is 10.4 blah, blah, blah. So stop at 10. So 1 times 110. 2, use your calculator, you'll get 55 is 110. 3 doesn't go. 4 doesn't go. I think if you divide by 4, it doesn't go. 5 goes, isn't it 5 times 22? Yeah. And 6 doesn't go. 7 doesn't go. 8 doesn't go. 9 doesn't go. 10 goes. 10 times 11. And that's it. We stop at 10, don't we? So we stop at 10. We found all the factors of 110. What are they? 1, 2, 5, 8, 10. You go down like this and back up the other side. 11, 22, 55, 110. So it's 1, 2, 5, 10, 11, 22, 55, 110. There's all the numbers that divide into 110. Let me go up here and write this down. 1, 2, 5, 10, 11, 22. So 1, 2, 5, 10, 11, 22. 1, 2, 5, 10, 11, 22. 1, 2, 5, 10, 11, 22. 55 and 110. All right. 55 and 110. Okay, that was a lot of work. So now we've got all the factors for 539 and 110. Now what we want to do, the next question, is to list the factors that are the common factors to both those numbers. So which factors do they have in common? I'm going to have to erase this, give us a little more room here. So which factors do they have in common? Well, they both have a 1, and they both have an 11, and that's it. 1 and 11, separated by a comma there. 1 and 11 are the only factors that they have in common. Those are their common factors, right? They share those. They both have, 1 goes into both those numbers, 1 goes into all the numbers, and 11 goes into both those numbers. They both share the common factors of 1 and 11. And now, for basically the last question, looking at the list, what is the greatest? What is the greatest among the common factors? So among the common factors, which number is the greatest? Well, clearly the 11. 11 is greater than 1. So that's the answer here. They're just calling it the GCF. Now, what is GCF? It stands for greatest common factor. You've probably seen that term before. Greatest common factor. So the greatest common factor of 539 and 110, the biggest number that divides into both of them, is 11. That's what we just found. We found the biggest number that goes into both of those numbers, and it is 11. It's the greatest factor they have in common. Questions on that? Anything I can answer?